So Aperion audio pasta, which is where you're gonna have to link to, which is not on Amazon, which is just, it's basically ape, like me, Ryan, R-I-O-N, like lion, but with an R, like me, and then audio. They don't have boxes to handle Z reviews. Oh, Spider Bro, no, nobody. Oh, hi little buddy, come on. Come on. Yeah, you a jumpy one. You a little jumpy guy. I like jumping spiders. They're cute. They're just impossible to fucking get in there. You're a smart one. All right, we're about to spend 2 hours not killing that spider. I have a good rapport with the spider bros. I want to keep an eye on him because he's gonna just put it in Pasta's hat. She'd love that. That'd be her favorite fucking thing. Here. There we go. Okay. No jumping. No jumping. We're riding out. Yep, you're on me. I see you. I'm a spider daddy. You go there. You go. Fushta. Fushta. Come on. I want to bring this inside. Before $700. All right, fucking fine. There's a little spider over there. Jumping spiders are adorable. They just little fuzzy guys. Little fuzzy guys. They just want to do jumpy jumps. Anyway, my hand inflates and then explodes. You know what happened. So, which shop is opening? I guess I'll open up the makeshift side. So Aperion Audio gets in contact with me and they're like, hey, didn't we send you stuff like 2 years ago? And I'm like, yes. Yes, you did. You sent me those speakers that I brought to RMAF. And they're like, you did what with horse speakers? Oh yeah, I brought them to RMAF and I set them up and then sold them and then kept the profits. And they were like, oh, okay. I think I told them that. I'm pretty sure I told them that. But they were like, oh, it was cool then. And we're glad to have finally made it to RMAF. So it's nice when you deal with a company and then they, like, you surprise them. You surprise them with your entrepreneurship is what I'm gonna call it. So like, hey, we want to send you more stuff. So I think they're going to send me some towers because I told them, look, I got a house. And I could fit some small towers. So I don't, these are not the towers, by the way, in the little tiny box. These are the boxes from the towers. The Versus, or one of the boxes from the towers. What's the size? The Grand Versus 3. So this might be one box, but they used it as a packing box to send me the other things that I asked for, like in a threatening manner. Well, actually, hold on. I have to go House of Patronage. What is Pasta saying? I want to hear the difference. I'm just going to spend some time doing things. We just maybe a game. Whoa, $400 cable. What? What? Hold it. What the fuck? Pasta, what the fuck? I'm filming a review and I see this. What the fuck is happening? Actually, it's not a review. It's a fucking unboxing. What did you do? What did you do to that man? I don't know where she got a $400 fucking cable from. A fur tech cable. Why? Why? What the Who's hitting on my girl up in Canada to the point of buying her? I mean, she should know better. I wouldn't have accepted just based on fucking knowledge. Wow. Okay, we have dealt with the best pack material, which is paper. This, other than peanuts, is the worst pack material. One reason is it's kind of be recyclable, but it's very non-compressible and very, very bad for the environment. So there's that. Perfect. But I get to have a lot of it, so makes my garbage smell like poo-poo. So, oh God, no spider bros, no spider bros. This was sitting outside for probably 2 hours, which is why Spider Bro was like, is this my house? And I'm like, nah, man, nah. I mean, the outside of the house, he could claim it's his house. It's just not his house. What time is it? 4:18, 5:18. I have a doctor's appointment at 6. I gotta shave and shower. We gotta do this quick. We gotta do this chop chop. All right, we're gonna do the boring one first. And by boring, I mean, it's just a pair of speakers. That is interesting. And that's $1,000. But these are outdoor speakers. I didn't even know Aperion made outdoor speakers. What was the model of the speakers you brought to RMAF that I was like, these are fucking amazing near field? And I had them on the topping PA3 and they were in the room, tucked away. Oh. Aperion. There's a name that's like every other name of every other speaker I've reviewed. So yeah, these are an outdoor set of speakers. Are they in white or are they in black? They're probably in black. I would have preferred them in white. I should have fucking asked for them in white. I mean, I guess I can test them and if I want to exchange them. Although really, it's Zeos's house. If there's black speakers somewhere, who's gonna fucking say something? And spray paint exists. Like, oh, you can custom paint. One of the nice things about having outdoor speakers is they're basically waterproof. So you can just spray paint the shit out of them. I mean, make sure you're out of warranty or that you understand you probably can't return them if a problem arises. I've only unboxed a couple outdoor speakers in this channel. And frankly, of those, they weren't super nice. These are like $300 a pair. These are not cheap. These are like Zeos level, fuck you. I'm listening on my veranda, which they'll probably go on my veranda. Unless I put them in the back deck, which is gonna get destroyed and rebuilt as soon as wood isn't the same cost as my entire house. So we can't pull the covers off this, but we can look through it in the sunlight. Aperion logo, which, does that light up? No, I don't think so. Tweeter, metal dome with a little cover, a nice wide, phase array? No. Waveguide, thank you. Front ported. Looks like we've got a 6.5 inch there, which is pretty large. It's not a small unit. Bracket attached. Bracket locks. Loosen this up. There you go. Mounting holes, multiple directions or single post. The back actually has, too tight, tighten that down so that doesn't do that. Hold on. We have 5-way binding posts that you are definitely gonna have a hard ass time if you want to thread wire into, aren't you? Hold on. I guess it'll work. Like you can still get a wire in there and clamp it down. It's just they're hiding the bottom of it, so you can't use spade connectors. And it would make, I would end up just getting bananas anyway, just for ease of removing it off the ceiling if I needed to. Just terminate your speaker cap wires with that. Also have 2 thread holes here. So I'm gonna get these set up. I gotta break in outdoor speakers, which is gonna be fun. Now this is what I was like, oh, you make this type of thing and then make a $300 one and a $600 one and a $1,000 one. And I'm like, I've never used this type of thing before. Give me your biggest and most expensive one. So they're like, sure. Anyway, this, what is the actual name of this? Or they just have a description of it. The AMT dual firing Super Tweeter speaker. So this is not a speaker that you listen to music on. This is a speaker that you add to another speaker to help you listen to music on your speaker. It's literally the fucking Pimp My Rides meme. Yo, bro, we heard you liked music, so we put speakers on your speakers so you could listen to more music. It's that. Very nice, organized box. We have instructions. There are actually speaker cables coming from Aperion because they're like, hey, we have like super duper silver speaker cable. Do you want them? And I'm like, sure. 4 foot, please. So here's crossover and treble settings for sensitivity ratings. Anyway, let me explain. This is literally a Super Tweeter. These are $500 a piece, so the only thing they'll sell you one. They should sell them individually in case you wanted to set up a home theater and make your center channel have one. I need to email them about that because they look like they pack them in pairs. And make sure when you're careful when you pull it out, you don't grab where the driver is. They should really have made it that very clear, but I guess if you're spending $1,000, you should know what the fuck you're getting. Don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up. How is this taped? What madman taped this? Come on, I gotta go shower. Anyway, so let's say you have a really nice pair of speakers, but you don't think that it has enough treble, like super amounts of treble, like holy shit, I want really to open up the airiness of that. Well, here is solid metal everywhere. This whole thing is steel. Beautiful, beautifully made fucking box. And it is a dual front and rear firing AMT that you literally plop this motherfucker, or these motherfuckers, I should say, there's plural, multi-fuckers, down on a speaker, which I can't do that in here because we got swans and they're angled, but you would just go like pump, and you'd well, I've already got an IFI. Okay, well, you get it, right? You pop these down on top of your other speakers, then you wire them in using, you take out of the back of them to power this, you just parallel it up, and then these have their own adjustments to better match whatever speaker you attach them to. Oh, I'm probably going to put these on like the RF7s downstairs, because those are fucking lovely horns, but they're not sharp, and we'll see. I don't know. So here you have anywhere from off to 8,000 hertz, 10, 12, 14, and 16,000 hertz crossover. So 16,000 hertz and above would be what you're doing a high pass filter on that. And then you have a decibel rating of 0 decibels, which is full, as loud as it'll go, to -1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can tweak where it is and how much. And it's going to fire front and rear, which means it's going to give you a very, very... I'm going to obviously listen to them raw dog, just hook an amp up to it and just see what happens. But then if you've ever had a dual binding post speaker and you undo the bass things, the tweeters are doing very little. Like even the horns in the RF7, you think they're doing like all the sound. They're doing like 8% of what you're hearing. And it sounds like shit when there's no drivers in line. It's just, if it's just the horns, it's like, wow, that sounds like ass. Well, how does this even sound good? I don't know, but you're gonna add this, and I guarantee you it's gonna add the smallest little inkling of fucking extra and change your whole fucking perspective. I might put them on top of my heresies. Just put them on top of the heresies in the home theater. And if you really, really, really wanna get fucking crazy, you do a separate amplifier for these, and you use a mini DSP to deal with everything that we just talked about. So just imagine that. Imagine mini DSP, separate multi-amp. Now these are just part, because another nice thing is that you can move these physically. Instead of having have a speaker and there's a plane of it happening, you can move this back. You can do add delay by physically moving. My father has a set of Polk 12s, Polk 10s or Polk 12s in the basement of my grandparents' house, which are probably rotted out and destroyed, where the tweeter literally sits on top of the speaker in a separate cover, and it's back like 6 inches, and it helps do phase alignment. And you can do it with this. And so I've never used this type of thing before, and I know I could have done it with the cheaper ones, but I'm like, you know what? If I'm going to be impressed by a new piece of tech, and I'm going to try to sell it to people, because then I could do the review of this, and if I love it, I can still recommend you try the $300 one. I just want to try a $1,000 one, and I don't think I would try it with this. But yeah, so that's a thing, and those are a thing, and those things that go out there with the world lives, I just throw them on my fucking lawn and just leave them there for like 3 weeks, and then come back and then listen to them, because that's what really outdoor speakers need to survive, is abuse. And these, I could put these on my fucking ohms. Oh shit, I could put this on my fucking ohm Walshes. Could you imagine that? Oh Jesus, the ohms might be coming out for a thing. There might be a thing. I might have to do a thing.